Well, good morning, depending on what part of the world you're in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'd like to welcome you to a landmark moment for Nuforma and the AECO industry as a whole. My name is Mike Lewis, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Nuforma, and today I'm really happy to be joined by our Chief Product Officer, Carl Viette. We're both incredibly proud to launch an integration that embodies our vision and our commitment to the industry. At Nuforma, our vision is to create a world where seamless integration and collaboration form the foundation of construction administration. We're committed to empowering teams to work in their preferred environments, enhancing their workflows without disruption, and giving them tools they need to find information quickly and efficiently.
Exactly, Mike. And the launch of Nuforma Procore Connector is an important milestone. It signifies the end of the platform context switching, reducing friction, saving time, and significantly lowering the risk of human errors and litigation, and this in the cloud without the need to invest in costly server and maintenance.
Absolutely. And one of the important things for us is we don't just position ourselves as the nexus of the AECO industry. We are the nexus of the AECO industry, integrating virtually all major third-party software to become the master aggregator of project information. Our workflow connectors are meticulously designed specifically for AECO professionals. The bottom line is we're built for the AECO industry. I'm really excited because now Carl's going to demonstrate the transformative power of the integration that we're announcing today and share his insights on the future of construction administration. Carl, take it away.
Thank you, Mike. So the Nuforma Connect Procore Connector is a reflection of our core belief. It ensures teams can work within their preferred platform while maintaining project integrity and maintaining the ownership of their information and data. So the integration automates data transfer, saving an average 12 minutes for every RFI or submittal processed. So let's dive a little deeper in how this is setting us apart and how this integration aligns with our ethos. So we work the way you work, by seamlessly integrating into your existing tech stack. So that significantly improve the project collaboration and efficiency. So our in-context add-ons are extremely important for adoption, ensuring that you work smarter, not harder, without having to overhaul your current system or workflows. So by integrating virtually all major third-party software used in the AEC, Nuforma act as the ultimate master aggregator of project information. So our purpose-built workflow connectors are not merely about data transfer, they ensure cohesion in the AECO processes, enhancing the overall project workflow.
The bottom line is, if it exists, we can find it. Carl said it before, and I just want to reiterate the point. In a lot of ways, we're just like the Google, but for construction information management. Nuforma serves as a system of record, mitigating all risks by bridging data silos. This ensures that all project information is accessible from one centralized and secure location, safeguarding your project's integrity as well as compliance.
Let's take a customer as an example. Consider the case of Mosley Architects, who save about 600 hours. That's 3 weeks and a half. And approximately $30,000 by leveraging our Nuforma Project Center and Procore Connector and the automated data transfer that this provides. So this efficiency is now accessible to Nuforma Connect with our web-based platform and cloud-hosted Procore Connector. This is really transforming how you manage your projects by streamlining contract administration. So let's look at how it works. Okay, so let's start with the substrate in mind. So imagine you're a BIM or VDC coordinator and you want to elevate a coordination issues into an RFI. You can absolutely use our Procore Connector, as you've seen, to create that RFI. So the general contractor comes in, they can review that draft RFI and then complete it, right? So they would be adding additional information around the RFI. So that saves a lot of time when it comes to originating that RFI. So they can assign it to someone, set the ball in court user, save it. Once it's done, then it goes back to the architect or the lead designer on the project. So that RFI sync into the platform automatically, so they can initiate their collaboration workflow with their consultants. So they look at that pending RFI that's coming in, they can receive it. So receiving an RFI means they can look at the information coming in. They can add additional information, cost impact, schedule impacts. They can have their own custom numbering system, which might be different than the one that the general contractor has. They can add keywords that can be used for search. They save that RFI, and then now it's considered open. Then they can forward it to the consultant. That could be mechanical or structural engineer that needs to be involved in the RFI resolution process, right? So they can forward it to them. They can add remarks. The documents are automatically getting transferred over to those various stakeholders. So they come in, they collaborate on that RFI. And then once the information is found and provided, the architect can decide to submit the official response back to the general contractor, right? So they would use that submit official response back action, and then that's going to automatically populate the fields based on the creator of the RFI. Then you provide the official insert there, and then submit that. So without the need to do context switching and for the architect to go inside Procore to insert those things, the information flows back seamlessly between the platforms. So you can see the answer is now syncing back to Procore, and we're going to switch in the Procore environment to see what the general contractor receive on their side. So the response for that RFI, as you can see, is now inside Procore. So every stakeholder have their own documents of records, right? They have their own data ownership. So the general contractor have Procore, and the designers have Ufoma Connect. The Procore connector can also fast forward RFI creation for general contractors and sub that might be using Ufoma Connect BIM features. So this was a quick overview of the various workflows end-to-end from the very early stage of RFI creation all the way to resolution to Procore.
Awesome. Thanks for the overview, Carl. You know, the Ufoma Connect Procore connector is more than just a tool. It's really a manifestation of our vision for more integrated, efficient, and risk mitigated future in construction administration. Do we have any questions out there? I just wanted to see if we have a minute here before we close things out, and I just wanted to open it up to the audience and see if we have any questions. Here we go. So, Carl, we got a couple that have come in. First, I wanted to know, someone asks, as a general contractor, what do I get out of the Procore connector?
So if you're a general contractor, you get multiple things, right? So the first of all, when you're collaborating with your subs, they can elevate a coordination issue. So let's imagine that you're using BIM for constructability reviews, right? You might realize that there's information missing. So you can use that as the basis for creating an RFI that further streamline the process of the creation of the RFI itself. But when you enable the connector for the designers working on the project with you, you also get faster turnaround time for RFIs and submittals resolution, right? So we're always trying to push the boundaries and make that workflow happen faster. So let's say you've got 3 days to answer that RFI. What you're going to notice when you activate that connector with the designers working with you is that this 3 days might become 2 or 1, right? Because there's less emails involved in the workflow. There's an automatic syncing of information back to you for answers. They don't have to go through hundreds of emails before they start to notice that RFI. So they immediately see it pop up in their environment. So that's really helping everybody get things done faster.
That's great. That's great. Well, we had a similar question just came in, and it's from a designer perspective. As a designer, how does this integration help me?
So as a designer, it helps you in many ways, right? Typically, you would get RFIs in your inbox in Outlook, right? Or a similar tool for managing emails. Then you've got almost multiple projects, mixed together. So by the time you get there, maybe there's already 24 hours spent in delays. And you may have to maintain an Excel register on the side. So that remove all those different communication methods and information record in Excel, and centralize everything into a platform that can help you fast forward the resolution process with the consultants on your project. It's creating that collaboration tool for you to get the information back to the general contractor as fast as possible.
Great. And a couple of the questions, I've been watching a couple of them come in right now, so I'm going to try to group a couple of them together here. I think the real question is, does Nuforma stay up to date with syncing if the RFI is reopened or updated in Procore?
Yes. So we got different settings. Some people prefer to have RFIs reopen in Procore, logged as a new RFI in the Connect platform. Some people want to have the reopen RFI in Procore, reopen in Connect. So we've got different settings based on what you're expecting out of the tool, or simply to do nothing, right? So some other stakeholders would rather have nothing happening inside the Connect platform if the Procore RFI is reopened. So we've got those three options available as part of the connector configuration. We have actually another webinar coming soon where we're going to be going more in depth into those different settings that we have available for the connector.
That's great. We also have another one that just came in. And as regarding the roadmap, do we have a roadmap on what other software platforms we're going to be making connections with?
Yes, I actually, if you're an existing customer, please reach out to your account manager. I would be happy to organize some roadmap presentations. If you're working out of, let's say you're working with a GC that's working with a different platform than Procore, it might be one of the Trimble construction management platforms or anything else, basically. Those RFIs are most probably coming in your inbox. So we have the Outlook add-in that allows you to turn that email into an RFI so that you can track it the same way. Of course, with Procore now, we encourage people to use the integration because it's much more powerful. And our vision is that we want to connect with the whole industry, right? So there's going to be some additional construction management platform connector down the road.
Yeah, one question I'm just going to take that kind of ties into that is, someone had asked, is there a specific version of Nuforma Connect that you need to purchase to get access to integration? The answer is yes. It's our construction administration module. And the stuff that Carl mentioned there, email, RFI submittals are all included in that, as well as the Procore connector as well. So, and in a minute, once we finish the Q&A up, I'm going to pull up a slide that'll give you the opportunity to register for a demo where you can get more details on that module and what's included in it. It looks like the last question we have here is it's a good one. Are there any additional costs on the Procore side to add this to Nuforma Connect? You want to take that one, Carl?
Yes. So typically, the Procore platform is sold on a project basis. There would be like no additional costs in terms of additional users coming from a general contractor. So if you're a designer, you're wondering, working with this general contractor, do you think they're going to be hosting us and their platform? Well, there isn't an extra cost on a per user basis coming out of that. So that should be just fine.
Excellent. Well, Carl, thank you. I want to thank you up front for taking the time with us today. And to everybody who joined us, I want to thank you for being here. We invite you to join us in embracing this vision. Reach out to us, schedule a demo, and experience how the Procore connector can really revolutionize your construction administration processes. That's whether you're a general contractor or in the design teams. Again, thank you for joining us. We're really excited to support your projects and help you to achieve unparalleled success. Together, we're not just building software tools for firms who want to increase their bottom line. We're really shaping the future of the AECO information management. We want to invite you to take the next step and learn more about this connector and how it can save you time and money. We're going to put up a slide in just a minute, so get your cell phones out. There's going to be a QR code that's going to appear on the screen for about 10 seconds. Scan that, book your demo today, and reach out. We'd love to give you the opportunity to see the real details of this in action and work with you going forward. On behalf of everybody at Nuforma, again, I just want to say thank you. We really appreciate your time and look forward to connecting with you in the future. Thanks again.